Hi, I'm Kristy Murphy, and I'm with Siren Surfboards. Siren Surfboards are made right here in Encinitas, California. And I'd like to show you our line of some of our most popular boards that we're using right now. Siren is a line for women. All the boards have been designed, they're not shaped by a woman per se, they're shaped by our good friend Kevin Shaughnessy, who does a great job at Siren. But they are tested and ridden by all women riders. And basically, us women are the ones that give it the final yay or nay. This is going to work, you know, for us, and we think, and it's something that we think is going to work for other women. The first board I'm going to start with is this little shortboard. And what I find is that most women that are either intermediate to beginner, one of their biggest problems they have is paddling. They can actually pop up and catch waves. They can do that all day long in the whitewater. But the paddling part is really exhausting for them. So it's really important when you choose a board and you're just beginning that it's going to be something that's going to give you a lot of stability and it's going to give you a lot of buoyancy. And those two things are going to help you paddle the board a little easier. Because it takes a long time to learn right where your sweet spot is, develop all those paddling muscles. So it's really important that we want to design something that's going to be suitable for someone that's in that beginner to intermediate zone. And this stage 4 is what we call it, is a great board for someone that you know wants a smaller board. But again, you know, a board like this, it's a quad setup, and a board like this, as you can see, it's really kind of beefy in the middle. Pretty wide through the middle here. A wide tail, but as you can see, these little wingdings kind of bring the tail in and then it goes into a fish. So still a really maneuverable board, but it's just going to be, what you should feel on this board is a very ease of paddle. When I ride this board, I sometimes feel when I'm catching waves, it's just as easy to catch waves on this board than it is my longboard. If you notice, I mean, it's in the middle of that board, it's almost similar in width, you know, right through the middle here. And again, the thickness. So, and again, the quad setup just helps it to be really kind of maneuverable, and for people that want that shortboard feel, that's what you're going to get, because the quad fins are just kind of skatey and kind of fun, but at the same time, you know, you got your control. And this is a board that's great for, you know, a day like today. It's maybe 2 to 3 feet, point breaks. It just performs really, really well, and it's a fun board. The next board that we have is, you know, I'm a longboarder at heart, so longboards are really important to me. So this is a little bit more, when I was testing and trying all these different longboards, I mean, this is what I want to ride in competitions, this is what I want to ride when I'm traveling. So it's really important to have a really good, solid, all-around longboard. But what I like most about this board is that for women that maybe aren't as advanced, more intermediate to beginner women, the beauty about this board is that the board is fairly, you know, it's fairly wide. If you notice, even throughout the nose here, the nose is really wide, which makes it really easy to catch waves. The more pulled in the nose is, you're losing surface area and good area that you could be, that the surface area helps you paddle, right? It helps maintain your momentum and your speed as you go to catch the wave. So that's what I like about this board, that it keeps that width all the way up through the nose. Nice little contour here for nose riding. It's a tri-fin setup, which I like because I think that in the end, for most people, it's the most maneuverable and easy way, I think, to turn the board is with the tri-fin setup. I mean, I love single fins and I ride them a lot, but I just think if a person had to only choose one board in their quiver, only one, the tri-fin setup's going to give you a lot more versatility than just choosing a single fin. You'll be able to ride all sorts of different waves on a board like this. So yeah, this board is actually my Kristy Murphy FantaSea model, and we've had this model out for about 2 years, and we just get a lot of great feedback, and everyone seems to really enjoy this board. I love it. It's the board I take everywhere, basically. And the last board I want to show you in the quiver is this is our new stand-up paddle board. About 2-3 years ago, the first time I saw Laird Hamilton stand-up paddling, I wanted to do this really bad. The only problem was all the boards were 12 to 13 feet long. I'm 5'3", 130 pounds, so it wasn't going to work for me. It was just, I tried one guy's 12-footer. I could barely paddle it. This board is 9 feet long. And actually, this board is kind of a replica of the FantaSea, but kind of blown up. It's a nose rider. A lot of stand-up paddleboards now that they're making have pointier nose. They're for performance surfing, almost like shortboarding but on a SUP. Again, I'm a longboarder at heart. I wanted something that I could nose ride really well, that I could do traditional maneuvers on. And this board is just perfect. I mean, as you can see, I mean, with a nose like that, you know, once you get to the nose, you know, once you get up here and you curl those 5 around, I mean, you're hanging 5 no problem. You can sit up here and just paddle with your paddle and keep going. It's amazing. But the best interesting feature of this board is on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's kind of a catamaran pontoon effect here in the hull here. And it works just like that. It works just like a catamaran or a pontoon would. In that the stability issue, what we've been able to do here is, without making the board too obnoxiously wide, we've been able to scale it down, add these pontoons, and then you really, you keep your stability. And it adds, just like when you're on a catamaran sailboat or something, how, you know, the two pontoons balance each other out. It's kind of the same idea with these on this board as well. As you start to roll one way, it'll kind of want to catch itself. You know, again, air kind of gets trapped in here. And actually, these pontoons make it really good for nose riding too, and performance from the tail as well. And again, the board's a single fin, but it just performs really well. You know, my idea of supping is in smaller surf, you know, anything from maybe 2 to 3 feet. We're really proud of our line. We've, you know, we've done a lot of R&D and development and testing, and we think that everything just works really, really well. And we're super, super stoked on it. So this is our line. We got a little something for everybody. You can check out all of our boards at sirensurf.com, www.sirensurf.com, and you'll see our full range of stand-up boards, longboards, and shortboards. We also have a couple fun shapes as well. If you're looking for something new, you know, definitely give us a shout out. We'd love to talk to you about it. And we're all women that ride the board. So ladies out there, you know, if you have any questions, please visit our site and email us and just, you know, let us know what you're concerned about. We'll talk you through it for sure. Thank you. Shakas.